Hello, hello. Yes, yes, you can be added to the list, of course. Thank you guys for liking. Seeing if my moderator is hopping on today, because otherwise I'll go ahead and start making a list. Thank you guys. Hey Peach, I'll let you go ahead and make the list and then I'll get started. Ashley, since Ashley was here first, if you want to go ahead and post your question. Okay. Is N my twin flame? Let's see. Spirit, is N Ashley's twin flame? Is N Ashley's twin flame? Yes or no, please? Yes or no? Is N Ashley's twin flame? Alright, so we do have a King of Pentacles here, and that is a yes card for me. And a Death and Rebirth transitions, and a Ten of Swords. So I do feel like this is a yes. The King of Pentacles is my yes indicator here, and I also feel like you guys have gone through a lot of spiritual transitions with one another. So if you know about twin flames, it's basically the same soul, the same essence, the same spirit, basically split into two, and you guys have gone through different lifetimes and decided that you would meet up in this life. And that's kind of like signifying here the death and rebirth, and the Ten of Swords being the last life that you guys decided you would meet up in. So I feel like a lot of these cards are indicating that this is your person. Not to mention, too, when I was shuffling the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords was actually at the bottom of the deck, and now it's, as I continue to shuffle, somehow it came out through the top. So that's actually kind of cool. So I feel pretty confident in saying that I'm leaning more towards a yes for you, Ashley. We also have the star at the bottom here, which signifies renewal and hope and spirituality. And we also have the Ace of Cups, which is, as you know, that love card, right? I think that if you go online and I don't know how much you know about twin flame connections, but I I would look up as much as you can about it, and I think that only you will know. It's hard for anybody else to tell you if it's twin flame or not. And I think a lot of times people think that it's their twin flame, and actually somebody else comes along and ends up being their twin flame. So it's sometimes hard to tell the difference between what a twin flame connection is and like a soul tie. So just really look up the signs, look up the things that would tell you the difference, and really try to do your research on it and see if you can figure out. But just so you know, a lot of times with twin flame connections, there's typically one person that pulls away and one person that's more convinced, and it's up to the other person to figure it out. You guys would be mirroring each other a lot, and I think that it's always romantic with twin flames, no matter what. You guys would be doing a lot of the same things, have the same mannerisms, think the same way. So just because someone's familiar to you right off the bat doesn't mean that. You guys will probably have the same traumas. You guys will probably have the same experiences, the same similar styles of like your parents as you grew up in your life. Like from the things that I understand, that's kind of, you guys would mirror each other so much. So yeah. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. You're welcome. Alright, Gloria was a VIP. I told Cap I was upset. He chose her over me. I asked him to block me, which he hesitated. Can you tell me how he feels about blocking me? Oh, so he ended up blocking you. Tell me how he felt about blocking me in his next actions. Okay. Here, how does the Capricorn feel about blocking Gloria? How does the Capricorn feel about blocking Gloria? How does the Capricorn feel about blocking Gloria? How does Capricorn feel about blocking Gloria? So he's new in his emotions about it. Because the Page of Pentacles is kind of a newly developed, a younger sign, a younger feeling. Lots of cards came out for this one. I feel like he's trying to come off more stable, more secure in this decision. But I still feel like he's a little bit indecisive about blocking you. Let me see if I can get some clarifiers here. I still feel like there's this desire to have some communication with you in the future, but not right now. This Ace of Swords indicates victory. So I do feel like he feels confidence with like the Emperor and the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Cups can indicate like happiness. So I do feel like he feels pretty good with the decision that he's made so far. But the reason why there's a little bit of a hesitancy here is because I do see the Two of Swords. I do see the Seven of Cups. So I see like still some thinking, still some wondering. And I think that's because maybe he's still considering being single with the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe he's still wondering what could be. But I don't think that that's at the forefront of his mind. I think that right now for him, he feels like this was the best decision. Yeah, so he's just trying to get some balance here back into his life with the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about having patience and doing things in moderation. And so I think that's kind of the energy that he's trying to put forth. Why is the Seven of Cups here, Spirit? Alright, so we have challenges, trying to overcome, trying to persevere. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? So I feel like the only way he feels like he can come towards you, Gloria, is if he's single. The only way he can have this reconciliation with you is if he becomes detached from the situation that he's in. And he doesn't feel like that's a situation that he is in right now, or that he can be in right now. He feels like he has a lot of things coming at him right now, a lot of things going on in his life, and so he feels like where he's at with you is the best situation for him at this time. Let's see if there's going to be any action towards you at all. Whoop. Dropped a card. Spirit, what are Capricorn's next actions towards Gloria? What are Capricorn's next actions towards Gloria, please? Next actions. Next actions towards Gloria. So, Four of Arrows is a very passive energy. It's where you're not taking any action at all. You're thinking a lot, but you're not really making any action at all. The Two of Swords, we still have the Two of Swords here. So this is where, again, this is still a passive energy. This is a lot of thinking, a lot of in your head, but not really wanting to make a decision about anything at all. Feeling like you need to, feeling like there is a decision to be made or a choice here, but wanting to kind of ignore it or pretend like it's not there. It does not exist. The Two of Wands is when you're planning for the future, discovering, trying to decide what you want moving forward. More about decisions, choices, things like that. But this, again, this is all very in your mind. This is not action oriented. What are Capricorn's next steps? What are his intentions towards Gloria? What are his next steps? What are his actions towards Gloria? Alright, so we have Nine of Coins. So this, again, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is that single energy towards reconciliation, towards reunion with you. That independent energy wanting to be single. We also have Tradition, which is the Hierophant card, which is about identifying with someone, feeling like they share maybe your beliefs, your values, things along those lines. A lot of readers also feel like this could be a marriage card or a card of commitment as well. And I think with this card, that's kind of how I see it. Maybe just a feeling like they see a future with you in some way, like far off in the distance, and a new beginning as well. We also have the Ace of Swords again, which is communication. So I feel like communication is not going to be cut off from you entirely, but I'm getting the feeling like this is not near future stuff here, because it seems like there is a struggle here that's blocking. There's definitely a huge obstacle, and I feel like what's going to need to come down for this reconciliation with you, I just want to throw it out there, is he's going to need to completely detach himself from this woman, detach himself and put himself into a single energy. He needs to actually be single for him to have anything with you at all. So, and I'm not really sure if that's something that you want to wait on, if that's something that you're ready for, if that's even something that's in your wheelhouse of being patient enough to have with you, but that is what I'm seeing. Okay, Gloria? It just seems like a lot of passive energy at this time, and it seems like it's going to take a while for him to get there right now. Oh, okay. You're welcome. All right. Let's take a look here. Who is next? Alright, so Vanessa asks, last week Atticus was heavily on my mind as if I could feel his energy. I don't know if that's possible. Yeah, that's possible. But my question is, how is he doing his energy? Okay. Spirit, how is Atticus doing? How is Atticus doing? How is Atticus doing? Whoa. Okay. That was aggressive. Alright. Okay, guys. What's going on? Lots of reversals. This is interesting. Okay. It's kind of rare for me to get all these reversals. He is feeling a bit lonely. Yeah. Okay. Wow. This is not good. Do you feel like he's not feeling well because he... Oh, poor guy. I don't think he's doing so hot. Never in my life have I seen so many reversals. He's heartbroken about something. This is a lot of wounds and, you know, scars. Just feeling kind of like you've really been through it lately. Feeling like your faith is being tested and you're really having to put in that resilience. Like you're at the finish line and you're just like, ugh, when is this gonna get any better? Underlying energy, heartbreak, painful separation, just hurts, not feeling that good, maybe feeling like loss, wanting some kind of reconciliation and communication. I do feel like maybe this is something that Atticus needs to go through, because Wheel of Fortune is about, yes, it's about good luck and good fortune and, you know, you being divinely guided and timing and all of that stuff, but I also feel like it's kind of meaning like this is meant to happen, and also there's a turning point, and also this is karma. Not that he's working out karma because he's done something wrong, like this is what's coming for him, but like he's almost like needing to go through this on his timeline to kind of get him to where he needs to be. He's working out these karmic cycles, basically. This is all about cycles. So With the Hermit, I do feel like he feels lonely, isolated, and I feel like what Spirit is trying to kind of nudge him towards is maybe working on himself, do a little bit of soul searching, but I feel like because it's in the reverse, he's really struggling with this. And he's not really doing that introspection and that reflection within himself. He's just kind of taking this as like a not so great time, when really he could be utilizing this time to, I guess, better himself, but he's struggling a little bit. I think that he's not taking the time to really invest and engage, and instead he's just having like a lack of vision, maybe a lack of foresight or something like that. Here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, he feels like a loss. I just feel like he feels like a failure of some sort, maybe financially. There's definitely like a financial like discombobulation, you know what I mean? Like disarray. There's just this something to do with his finances that aren't doing so hot. Maybe he feels like he was reckless, or he's been reckless, or I don't know, a little bit naive, a little foolish. Because the Fool is about like new beginnings, being innocent, being free spirited. But in the reverse, I feel like it could mean that you've been gullible, you've been risky, you've been naive. You know what I mean? I think he's just in a mood. He's just in a funk. He's not doing the greatest. The Knight of Cups in reverse is a little bit like you're not feeling romantic. You're not feeling too hot. You're just moody. I know that the Knight of Cups in reverse can also mean like unrealistic or jealous or envious or something along those lines. Maybe comparing himself to other people. Yeah, I feel like he really needs to do that work. He really needs to like work on himself, and I feel like he's not doing that. He's not. It's unfortunate because I feel like, you know, he's being guided to do these things, and it's pushing him further and further down into this hole here. What's Atticus's energy, Spirit? What's Atticus's energy? Roots of abundance, body and soul, waking the line into me, I see. So yeah, we're needing to be more vulnerable. Like he's needing to be more vulnerable. He's needing to wake the lion, step into his power, be more mind, body, and soul, right? Get into that head and heart space and be a little bit more grounded. This is not the energy that he's in right now. And these are the elements and things that he needs to work towards, but unfortunately that's not where it's at. But I do want to point out that I feel like he is being guided, and I do hope that he will get there. I do hope that he'll wake up at some point. I feel like he's being nudged, and I feel like he keeps getting these signs. Yeah, Spirit's just saying he just needs to have that vision, just invest more into his future. I think that he just feels like he's lacking somehow financially, and he's just trying to find a way out. He's just trying to dig himself out of that hole a little bit. So I don't know if you want to, if you don't actually want to contact him, maybe just send him some loving vibes, send him some good energy, some healing, because he can feel that. He may not know it's from you, but I believe, you know, in energy, like, more than just, I just believe in it so much. So if you feel like you can't actually reach out to him and say these things, then just send him some good, positive energy and help him through this, if that's something that you want to do. But if you do feel like reaching out to him, just feel like, you know, I'm here for you, because he's going through it. beautiful love, I could definitely get like energy readings, like how he feels about you. Yeah, I can do that. Because I do read energies. I read, because I'm clairsentient, and also an empath. So I feel like if I can't do that, then why am I even here? No, I'm just kidding. So I can do that, and that is literally the sweetest thing I've ever heard, beautiful love, because I call my nephew my baby nephew, and you call your nephew your baby nephew, and I just feel like I need to do this now because I don't know, that just touched my heart. So I'm here for it. All right, so next question. Vanessa, the funk, will it last long? Um, Shoot. I'm trying to remember what this last card was before the underlying energy. I really don't know. I really don't. Um, I think it's like a soul thing that he's going through, that it's just going to take a time for him to, however long it takes for him to recognize that this is something that he needs to take himself out of. I don't really know if there's a timeline for something like that, to be completely honest. This is not like him making a decision, or you know, and when am I going to reach out to this person, or am I going to get this job? This is some, you know, dark night of the soul kind of stuff that I feel like he's going through. So I think it's just going to take some time, you know. All right. Next on the list, Kevin. Hi, Siba. Yes, you will be added. Absolutely. Thank you, Siba, for donating. All right, general reading for Kevin. General reading for Kevin. General reading for Kevin. Ah, okay. So you're getting more organized. You're getting more organized with your thoughts. You're getting more organized, maybe more in your life, actually. Your life in general. I do see this with more perspective. But you're still feeling like maybe a little bit distant emotionally. It's okay though. That's okay. We're still working through it. There's this independence here about you, which play to your strengths, right? I feel like there is a turning point. I think you're going to feel more free here. And with general readings, I do want to say that I say up to 3 months for my general readings. So these are just things that are happening. With the Devil card, this is basically all of the toxic things that are happening that prevent you from being the best version of yourself. So this is asking you, and what you're going to be doing is kind of analyzing these things and figuring out what it is that are inhibiting you from being that best version of yourself. The devil is all about the things that you do in your life, like toxic things like addiction, materialism, sexuality. But, you know, sexuality is not bad. You know, I'm not going to sit here and diss anything about sexuality, but I'm just saying, like, to the point where it's controlling you, like sexual addiction. You know, negative thought patterns, like bad things that you say to yourself even on a daily basis, the things that you say and do to yourself, the bad things that you put into your body, like junk food and things like that, just like whatever it is that's giving you instant gratification at the detriment of your long-term happiness, actually. So basically, over the next few months, you are going to be kind of really analyzing what it is that is doing these things. Because with this picture, you can see it's kind of like these toxic things are actually the puppet master, right? These are actually the things that are holding you back. They're binding you. They're the things that are restricting you, imprisoning you, and you want to emancipate yourself from that. So you're really going to be doing a lot of thinking about this and really figuring out what it is, where is this coming from? Oh, Kevin. I love you, Kevin. Don't let the haters get to you. Yeah, so definitely introspection, definitely going within and figuring out maybe why this gets to you so much. Maybe why you allow the thoughts and the things that people say to, you know, their words to have so much power over you. The Hermit is about soul searching and introspection, really going within to find that inner guidance. So, like I said, I think that you're really going to be just delving into yourself over the next 3 months. I want you to know that with the Page of Cups, I feel like you are being guided. I see like the feet up here and the little wings on the pig and things like that, and the little cup. I feel like your spiritual team is closer to you than you realize. I think they're right above your head. I think that maybe if you don't see them or you don't feel them, I want you to know that they're there. They're literally right next to you. And actually, that message just came through. I've never actually looked at that card like that before. Your spiritual team is right here. Okay? So they're so close to you. They're right next to you every single day. And I just felt like you needed to hear that message. But the Page of Cups is also about messages as well, messages coming in. So pay attention to synchronicities, pay attention to recurring numbers on the clock, on your receipts, on, like, I don't know, the side of a car or gas stations or, like, you know, how they have, like, how much gas costs or whatever. Like, just pay attention to recurring numbers, pay attention to all the signs from your angels, like coins on the ground or feathers or things like that. Just pay attention and think about, remember what it was that you were just thinking about, what was happening around you, what was, you know, what messages were on the TV, what text you just got when that specific synchronicity just happened. Pay attention to the things that make you feel aligned and make you feel like you're exactly where you need to be in that moment. Because I feel like you're getting a lot of messages and maybe you're not really paying attention to them as they're happening. We also have 10 of Wands. So all of the heaviness, all of the stress, all of the things that are making you feel really burdened right now, a lot of that's going to be cut out over the next 3 months. I think that you are going to start to feel lighter. 10 of Wands is about end of chapters. So I just want you to know that with the support of your spiritual team, you are going to be feeling a bit lighter and you are going to be packing up and moving on. Not only packing up and moving on, you're going to be running away. Knight of Swords is action-oriented. I think you're going to be feeling like, oh, and a new beginning. Oh, you're going to be, like I said, you're going to be feeling so much lighter, okay? So the Knight of Swords is about communication. It's about, like, just doing things really I want to say haphazardly, like just really hasty, but pretty much just like I think your fear is going to start to kind of just dissipate. I don't think that you're going to be so worried about like the external anymore. It's going to be more about what makes you happy. You're going to be more concerned about your opinions versus the opinions of those around you. I think that with the Fool card here, you're going to be trusting more in the divine, more in the universe, more in your spiritual team. The Fool, with this card specifically, I view it as like a trust fall into the universe because she's kind of leaning back into the water and she's kind of just like, all right, spirit, catch me, right? And she's got her crystal and she's just ready to go. So I just feel like for you, you're just going to be a little bit more trusting in, you know, where this is going, how this is going to go. You're just like, you know what? Universe has got me, and universe does have your back. So I feel like this also heralds new beginnings to you. And like I said, just feeling a bit lighter. General for Kevin, please. Alright, so the Three of Wands is a very expansive kind of card. So this is about not only planning, future planning, and discovering and all of that, but it's actually about preparation for those things. So you're literally about to go out into the world and make these things happen. It's expansion, preparation, foresight, all of those things. And you're ready to invest in a future that makes you happy. Okay? Underneath at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So again, more free-spirited energy, maybe more potential in your creative side, maybe delving more into your feminine. So I feel like right now you're very much in the masculine side of things, and I feel like you're going to want to explore more the feminine nature to yourself. So maybe more of the creative, maybe think kind of like coming more from your emotional side, probably. And in order to do that, maybe delving more into your creative side with the Page of Wands. So just really exploring yourself, discovering yourself, feeling more free. I don't know if you are a creative, if you are an artist, singer, songwriter, someone who crafts, someone who writes, someone who journals. I don't really know what you do, but I'm just saying like this may be a good outlet or modality for you to start opening up. And even if it's just writing about your day or something along those lines to just kind of get these things out, that might be a good thing for you to try. We also have the Three of Cups. So I feel like you're gonna find your people. Okay, this is something to celebrate. This is something to feel good about. There's a lot of fiery energy here, and it just feels very good. Just want you to know that I think that you're going to feel like things are coming to a turning point here over the next 3 months. And not only that, but the next 3 months, what? March, April, May, things are going to start warming up. It's not going to be this colder climate, which I don't even know where you live, but I'm just assuming that where you are might be colder. So I think that a lot of times that helps people emotionally as well. Okay, so pay attention to what you say to yourself. Pay attention to the story that you tell yourself. Pay attention to the things that you tell other people, the things that you just stop lying to yourself, okay? You are an amazing human. You have emotions. You have the ability to feel, to experience, and you deserve love. You are enough. And screw the haters, okay? So stop it with this tall tale. The thing is that I think that you deny yourself a lot, and I don't want you to deny yourself anymore. This is about creating a narrative to hide behind. Stop putting yourself into a box that you don't belong in. You know what I mean? Expand. Get yourself out of that box. Not allowing the fear of what others will think to influence your words. Remember when I said you're going to stop worrying about the external, the opinions of other people. You're going to start worrying about what you think about yourself, what you think about your life. Learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. You got to get away from that toxicity. The devil can also just mean toxic people, right? It's whatever prevents you from being the best version of yourself. Anything else for Kevin, Spirit? Anything else for Kevin? Oh, two more. Alright, we also have the storyteller. I literally just said, pay attention to what the narrative. Pay attention to the narrative. Pay attention to what it is you are telling other people about yourself and the story that you are telling yourself. I'm like freaking out. This is crazy. This is literally what that card is about. It's about what projection are you giving? You know, because what it is that you say about yourself, how you carry yourself, the story that you tell is basically giving that narrative in perspective of how other people will treat you. So make sure that you stand your ground and you're like, no, this is not how you're going to treat me. You know, you need to make sure that the story that you're telling about yourself is one that exhibits and exudes confidence, exudes, you're not going to treat me like a doormat. You aren't going to walk all over me because I don't deserve this, right? I have value. It's like a positive self-definition. Teaching others how to treat you through the stories you tell about who you are. We also have shining through, and this is all about authenticity. This is all about being authentically you, allowing the true you to shine through. Self-expression without filters or masks, authentic communication, being proud of who you are, shining in the world, and refusing to make yourself small just to belong. Okay? Don't let other people dim your light. So that's number 35, 17, and 30. Reducing to 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and 3. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Kevin. I hope that this helped. Please always remember, come back to my channel if you need more words of encouragement because I care about you. Alright? Alright, so next up we have Aaliyah. What is your question, Aaliyah? Oh, good. I'm glad. You're welcome. Does Jasper talk about my TikTok videos to his friends? You always ask the juiciest questions. Aaliyah, I feel like I need to follow you on TikTok just so I can know what these videos are all about. Alright, so let's see here. Spirit, does Jasper talk about the TikTok videos to his friends? Yes or no, please? Does Jasper talk about Aaliyah's TikTok videos to his friends? Yes or no, please? Alright. 6 of Swords. Okay, so with the Six of Swords, I can't remember, is that a yes or no? I have like a whole list here. Okay, that's a maybe. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. Possibly. I know that's not the answer that you want, but I think that he might. And what I'm getting the message here is from Spirit is that I think he talks to some friends, not all. He may talk to like one or like a select few, but not everybody. I think that he's confided in like one person. I don't think it's like friends. Actually, let me confirm that. Hold on. Spirit has Jasper talk to anyone. Let's just any of his friends. Let's reword that. Any of his friends. Spirit has Jasper talk to any of his friends about Aaliyah's TikTok videos. Yes or no, please? Yes or no? Okay, so we have a yes. So he has talked to at least one. Yeah. At least one of his friends, okay? I don't think it's like a whole group conversation, but I'm pretty sure he's talked to at least one. And he talks about how much he loves it with the Knight of Cups. He talks about like, oh man. So the Knight of Cups is about romance, charm, you know, imagination, like thinking about you, you know. This is that love card. Honestly, I feel like inside, because this is underlying energy is all about subconscious, so I feel like he like wants to like these videos, you know, heart them, comment on them. He wants to make some kind of gesture or some kind of offer to you or something like that with this underlying energy, but he just, I don't know, I don't think he is. I feel like you would know if he was, right? I don't think that he is. But yeah, we've got more offer. You're like a wish come true to him, man. Oh my god, look at this. You're killing him. You're killing him. He's literally having these revelations when he sees these TikTok videos. I feel like this is what's going on in his mind when he sees them. He's freaking out. He's going to jump out of a window. He wants to, with his hair on fire, he wants to send you messages. He wants to talk to you about this. Like, this is about fulfillment, satisfaction, making an offer. I don't know, like, he wants to come forward in some way to you. Yeah, he definitely wants to. But I do feel like he is talking to his friends, but only like one. Or maybe two. But I feel like he's confiding in someone that he's really close to that maybe knows about you or knows about the situation. But I don't feel like he's like just talking to a bunch of people. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So anyway, that is what I have for you. Okay. I gotta know what you're posting. This is so funny to me, the way that he freaks out every time I read your cards. I'm laughing. He has a lot of anxiety too, because like you're stressing him out. Because that's what came out at the bottom of the deck of the other one. You're welcome. Okay. Beautiful love. Beautiful love. General for March, please. General for March. Beautiful love. General for March, please. Okay. Alright, so for general for March, I feel like there's something here that needs a little bit better planning, okay? So I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe something to do with your finances. I feel like this is kind of just informing you, do a little bit better planning something, maybe do some saving, something along those lines. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that can mean, yeah, I think it has to do with your finances, because once you do that, you can have better financial opportunities coming your way. So do some better planning with your finances. That's kind of the message that I'm getting. Try to save a little bit more if you can. With the moon, this is something to do with hidden things, hidden feelings, maybe your feelings of fear, insecurity, something along those lines. And definitely a cycle that has not been completed, maybe needing closure. And I think it has to do with emotions, love, things of that nature with the Queen of Cups. So I think that maybe there will be some things that are going to be coming forward to you, some feelings that are going to be coming to the surface. Maybe you're going to be feeling some closure in March. Like basically the world is the end of a cycle. Not saying that your love life is going to come to an end, but basically maybe you're going to be starting a new beginning with your love or something along those lines. You're going to feel like you're finally going to get that knowledge that you've been seeking. Some things are going to get brought to light. Yeah. What else for March? What else for beautiful love? What else? General. Oh my gosh. Okay, we do have the Three of Swords. So I think you guys are going to have a lot of heart-to-heart conversations. You know, for whatever reason, even though this isn't general love for your hubby's coming through in March. So I'm going to play off of that when I do your general reading for love. But I do feel like you're going to have some heart-to-heart conversations here. And we're going to be really doing some deep healing, okay? So this has to do with like past heartbreak, okay? This has to do with painful separation and lots of feelings. And the Judgment coming after that is basically talking about healing that pain, absolving each other of the things that maybe you guys need to move on from. Anything that's holding you guys back from being able to move forward. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Wands. So I feel like this is coming more in alignment of a happier home. Maybe a little bit more stability with the fours is a better foundation. And maybe taking some time to rest. I just noticed too with the Ten of Cups, we do have the, being in alignment, happiness, and just like a lot of love. Maybe with the Ace of Wands, just some new passion coming through for you guys. I think that overall you guys are just going to be a little bit more in harmony with one another. This does signify, I think this has to do with your marriage for sure. New beginnings, potential, things like that. So it's pretty crazy that I was asking general, but for whatever reason your husband decided to come through in this reading. So I think that has to do with March then. So let's take a look into this a little bit further here. Love reading for beautiful love with husband, please. What else is going on here? Love reading for beautiful love and husband, please. Alright, so we have wisdom, okay? We also have Prince of Cups. So I feel like you are going to be gaining that knowledge that you need for this connection in March. This is crazy. I feel like your new beginning is coming up in March or very soon after that. Wisdom is a high priestess, so this is, excuse me. Yeah, throat chakra is being cleared, okay? So we're going to start talking about things that we maybe have suppressed, things that we need to actually be talking about finally. High Priestess is about the things that have been maybe mysterious to us, things that have possibly been, I don't know, an illusion of some sort, something like that. It's kept in our subconscious, but now it's going to be knowledge, right? We also have Prince of Cups, and this is romance, this is charm, this is imagination, this is someone making an offer to you in romance as well. So I feel like this is your husband coming through, maybe wanting to make an offer to you to possibly just rekindle this. marriage, tradition, beliefs, value systems. We have transformations as well. So with the transformation card, I feel as though you guys are going to be going through this transition and change within your connection, and that your husband does feel like you guys are very powerful couple, very powerful together. With the Power card, I feel like you guys are stronger together, and that's kind of how your husband views you guys. The Power is the Emperor, and this is all about, again, structure, solid foundations, security, stability. You guys may even be possibly wanting to, I don't know, do some kind of vow renewal or something like that at some point in the future. With the tradition, I see this as like getting married, so, and then I see this as well as getting married, taking the next step in commitment, although you already are married, so you could be doing some kind of vow renewal or some sort. We also have the Ten of Staves, which is closing out the chapter of feeling heavy, feeling stressed about this, and feeling more appreciated, okay? Alright, and you wanted to know general baby love reading. You want to see how your baby nephew feels about you. Okay. What the energy is. Let's see. Okay, message just came through that your nephew can count on you. Your nephew can count on you to be there. Okay, your nephew absolutely loves the heck out of you. There's just like this innate love there, and I think that it's obviously mutual. But your nephew just adores the heck out of you with the Lovers. It's very significant, very profound. I think your nephew loves when you talk to him. Do you communicate in some way? Do you like have like full-on conversations with him, or sing to him, or something along those lines? There's some kind of like communication here where I feel like your nephew really likes your voice, or something about you, like something about the way that you communicate to him. I'm not sure how old he is, but feels like you guys have your own language in some way. We also have the Six of Pentacles, so like I said, I feel like your nephew feels like they can always count on you, that you're very giving, very nurturing. The Six of Pentacles is this altruistic kind of energy where, you know, one person like higher is giving to someone else, and I feel like they feel you're very charitable, like you're willing to like give anything that you have to your nephew. You would give it all to them, and that you would be that person for them, and like if anything was needed ever, that you would just do anything that your nephew needed. You would be very selfless in the situation, and basically give your shirt off your back if your nephew needed it. Oh, so much love here. With the King of Cups, this is like unconditional love, okay? Overflowing love. There's an intelligence here with this connection as well. an emotional intelligence. I feel like once he gets older, that he's just going to always know that he can count on you. Like, I don't know why that message just keeps coming through, and I'm just going to keep repeating it. It's just something here about you being extremely generous. Aw, and nurturing. You're so nurturing. This is about being down to earth, really giving, really nurturing. I feel like he views you and will view you as a second mom. So there's that love there that, like, no one can replace mom, but you're as close as it gets with the Queen of Pentacles. And I actually want to tear up because that is such a beautiful message, I feel. You're just so motherly and you provide this security, and I feel like when he's around you, like, I feel like I'm gonna cry. Okay, I can't go there. So anyway, he just, there's just so much love for you that he has. All right, and we have Temperance. So this is like you're like an angel sent to him or something like that, or maybe you feel like he's an angel sent to you, but that your connection here, there's like a higher purpose or something like that. Um, Temperance is like purpose, meaning, and having patience, and maybe he feels like you have this patience with him. And the Hermit is where you kind of go within and you do some soul searching and things like that. So I feel like you're going to be the person that he can confide in and he can go to, like, even when, like, you know, when mom or dad or, like, whoever, you know, is annoying him or driving him crazy, you know, you're going to be that place where he could just go and seclude and get away, and just to feel like comfort, like a home away from home, right? And that's kind of like what I see with the Eight of Cups, is like an escape, a way to get away. And then just like a lot of happiness, a lot of alignment here with the Ten of Cups, just feeling very, very at home with you. So that is what I have for you, beautiful love. He's 1.5. Yeah, so there's this connection here that is just so amazing, and the love for you is just going to keep growing and growing and growing. Like, as he gets more siblings, if he gets more siblings, it's just these connections are just going to continue to blossom and bloom. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. All right, so that is what I have for you, okay? Oh, thank you, beautiful love. I love the feedback. Thank you so much. Soul searching. So, like, if you're very, like, if you're the type of person that is a high level soul, like you are ascended and developed, like, and I feel like everybody that's in this chat is, okay, you are using tools of divination to get more clarity and more confidence, right? You are trying to find more information out by seeking guidance from your spiritual teams. So, by doing this soul searching, I feel like if your nephew is having trouble in the future, they feel like you will have the wisdom to maybe provide some clarity and confidence for them to move forward. Maybe you can help guide them in that soul searching journey. So that's kind of what I'm saying. And, like, also on the flip side of the coin with the Hermit, I feel like if they want to escape, get away, be on their own or something like that, your home and you will provide that comfort, even if it's just like a room in your house where they can just go be themselves. and just kind of get away from their own environment. You know, that's kind of what I was seeing with the Hermit card. Oh, you're welcome. Alright, Isabella. Does Gabriel think about contacting me? Let's see. Spirit, does Gabriel think of contacting Isabella? Does Gabriel think about contacting Isabella? Does Gabriel think about contacting Isabella? Yes or no, please. Does Gabriel think about contacting Isabella? Yes or no? Okay, well, 2 cards fell out. You know, Isabella, I think that he does think about it. Because there's like a sense of loss here. But I feel like, hold on, I want to get more clarity. Give me 1 second here. Alright. Oh, you're welcome, beautiful love. Alright. Does he think about contacting her, Spirit? Yes or no? Does he think about contacting her? Yes or no? Does he think about contacting her? Yes or no? Okay. Okay, there's definitely a struggle here. He thinks about it, but there's a struggle. I'm not sure if you guys have a past or not, or what this block is, but if you guys don't have a past with one another, then there's something from his past, or a feeling of loss, feeling of lack, feeling of disappointment, or something like that, that's restricting him, that's holding him back. He feels like there's this struggle to get to you. There's this obstacle in his way. 3 of Pentacles indicates going in the same social groups. Maybe you guys have same friends, or you work together, or you guys know each other through some type of social platform, or something along those lines. I'm not quite sure how you guys know each other, but I think that he feels like there is just some obstacle, and he kind of feels like there's like it's going to be a failure or something like that if he comes your way, like if he comes towards you, or like he feels like he's already failed or something. There's like this regret, this disappointment, there's this loss already, like as he's thinking about it. Both of these cards flipped out, and this means no, and this means yes. Needing that vision to invest in the future, feeling like they could invest in this, but they're not going to immediately receive the reward right now for it, feeling like they're going to have to be really, really patient for this connection in order to receive that joy. But there's something tying them up right now. There's something restricting them, feeling like they're going to have to make a sacrifice first, or there's some kind of obstacle to get to you. And I don't know what this is. So I want to say in a nutshell, yes. I want to say he does think about it, but I think he doesn't want to let himself like harbor on this for too long. He doesn't want to let these thoughts get too persistent in his mind, because he feels like it's just not an option or something. I'm not quite sure what this is all about. And if you guys don't have a history with one another, and so this isn't resonating for you, then this could be his own insecurities. But if this is resonating, then I think you know exactly what this is, we're talking about here. You said, yeah, you have a past. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, in a nutshell, he does think about it, but he doesn't let himself think about it for too long. I think he's just trying to come off like stable and secure, but he is thinking about you. I think that he believes that this is a destined connection, that you feel like you are what makes him feel complete. But for whatever reason, he just feels like he can't come forward. Yeah, he's got love for you. This is weird. It just feels very blocked right now. Oh, okay. That would make sense. So he feels like he has to be really patient. Remember when I said he feels like he could invest in this, but he feels like he's got to be really patient. It's going to be a while. There's like obstacles here in his way, right? Yeah, so that is what I'm seeing. So maybe he just tries not to think about you too much or something, because it's too hard. Yeah, so that is what I have for you, Isabella. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that's hard. Oh, you're welcome. Hey, G5, yes, we can add you. I'm a little bit late. I see that we've already added you. Alright, Capricorn Sun. Is DH's intention real and worth giving a chance? Let's see. Spirit, is DH's intention real? Is this worth giving a chance? Is the intention real? Is the intention pure? Is the intention true? DH's intention towards Capricorn Sun. Is this real? Is this worth giving a chance? Yes or no, please? Yes or no? Okay. Well. Okay, the verdict right now, Capricorn Sun, is no. I'm sorry. I'm getting a no right now. And I'm not saying that this means anything bad. Okay, maybe it might be bad. I don't know. I feel like this person's just not being honest with you. Seven of Swords is when you're being a little bit deceiving, a little bit deceptive, a little sneaky maybe, and this could be like you're hiding feelings for you, okay? But this could also mean hiding other things from you, being deceptive, sneaking away, trying to get away with something. The Ten of Wands is a no for me, and the Four of Cups is the underlying energy. And this basically indicates someone who is not seeing what's right in front of him, and what's right in front of him is you. So I feel like not seeing your value and maybe juggling a couple things at one time. Not saying other people, but could mean that. So, Spirit saying that this could be a loss. This could be a regret. I don't know. I'm not getting good vibes here. I hate to tell you like the wrong thing. It's saying have some foresight about the situation. Maybe take it a little bit slow. Really feel the situation out. Pay attention to the red flags, okay? Again, you have free will. You can decide what you're going to do about the situation. I don't want to call the shots for you, but I'm not feeling this energy at this time, okay? Alright, so let's move on. Like, I literally just slid this over and I'm like, don't be blinded. Don't be blind to the situation at hand. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay? And I literally just slid this over again and this came out. So we just gotta be careful. That's all. Hello friends, thanks for joining. Phallus. I don't know if that's Phallus. Like, oh god, I don't want to say that the wrong way. Yes, you can be added, Yam. Alright, don't forget, if I did a free reading for you and you are new to the channel, please do like this video and subscribe. That would be really awesome. Alright, let's see here. Davy. Spirit, will Elsa and Davy reunite? Will Elsa and Davy, getting the message to reshuffle. Will Elsa and Davy reunite? Spirit, will Elsa and Davy reunite? Yes or no, please? Ooh. Yes, I have a yes for you. So the Knight of Wands is very passionate, and actually it can be with haste. It can be impulsive. So if we're going with time, I think this could be sooner rather than later for you. So I feel like this is a very passionate reconnection, reconciliation for you guys. Really energetic, lustful, maybe even. There's just something here that's like passionate, okay? We also have Temperance, so the underlying energy is that I think you guys have been patient for this reconciliation, that maybe you guys feel like you've waited just so long to be together, that things have just really kind of built up. But I do feel like this connection does bring balance and does have a higher purpose and higher meaning, okay? You guys will be celebrating as well with the Three of Cups. So I feel like this is a thumbs up for you and Elsa, okay? Davey, I also just got the message. Make sure you're just very open and honest with how you feel about each other, okay? Just put it all out there. Get it all out there. Just tell her how you feel. You think you're twin flames? Yeah, you guys gotta be honest. And the thing is that twin flames mirror each other, so if you're honest, she's gonna be honest. Alright, Seba. Ooh, Seba's getting saucy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, transparency. Yep. What is the hardest thing about me that the Leo liked? Alright, your mind, your confidence. I think that he liked it. I feel like you guys had, you guys were intimate with one another, and I feel like he liked that a lot. And just like all the hot and heavy moments that you guys had together, but also like just your confidence. With the Ten of Coins, I can't help but notice like all the round things on this card. So I feel like either you had like a really big butt or really nice boobs or something like that. He really was into that as well. Let's see what else. What else am I picking up? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, more of that. You're actually like, there's this, I think there was something very special actually about your mind and your confidence, because there's something here about like how assertive you are, and just kind of maybe like your quick wits and just like, yeah, just like your assertiveness. We have Eight of Coins, so I feel like you have this independence about you. You're very hardworking as well. So I feel like it was more than just physical here. Oh, so yeah, he's thinking about it. This is like being in his head and thinking about it a lot. So maybe that's why I'm picking up the energy that you guys have been together, because it almost feels like so real that it's happened. Okay. If you can just imagine what that card is demonstrating, just put your imagination in that. He wants to be in between them. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's see, what else? Steva, do you have long hair? He likes your body, for sure. I think he often like thinks about kind of like putting you in his arms and just like carrying you off. He likes your emotional, how emotional you are too, like how vulnerable you are. Not that you like cry all the time, but I mean like your emotional intelligence, as well as how independent you are and your quick wits. Yeah. You're just pretty romantic. Man, I think this kid is smitten with you. He loves you, I think. If not, he is really strong. Ooh, so we have two aces. Ace of Cups and Ace of Staves. So this is a lot of love and this is a lot of passion. Yeah, he thinks about you a lot in the bedroom. Here we have in bed, for sure. I think he wants to too also be like the man in the connection as well. Like, sorry, I was reading the chat. Like, Leo wants to be like the masculine, like wants to be the one that kind of like likes how assertive you are, but also wants to be like dominant as well. Whoa. But we have Two of Cups here as well. So I'm just thinking like there's just a lot of love for you here. I think that he imagines too. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Well, do we have the Ace of Swords here? I'm not sure. Yeah, again, your mind. I think that he feels when you think about him as well. And again, he just wants to keep putting things in his hands. That's all I'm seeing here as well. He thinks that you're like super fierce with the strength card. We have the Knight of Swords, so I do feel like he just wants to just race towards you, like be super, super hasty, wants to just get this done quick. I think that he's concerned about your pleasure as well. There's a lot of like fast things happening fast. Like not the actual act, but just like getting to you quickly. And I think that he thinks about this happening a lot at night. And just kind of, yeah, just like a lot of fiery energy, a lot of passionate energy as well. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Siba. Your quick wit, your humor, yeah, like I said, you're pretty witty and he likes that about you. Yeah, he just like is worried about your pleasure, wants to make sure that you feel fulfilled, that you feel comfortable as well, right? Wonder if there's like get the glare off the cards. Yeah, I was trying to like keep it as PG as I could. I really could have gotten like really dirty with it, but at the same time, I'm like, this is a stream and we have a lot of people here, so anyway. All right. I'm glad you love it, Ziva. You're welcome, baby. All right, let's see here. Christiana, should I completely cut off my Pisces or distance myself from him? Okay, let's see here. Spirit, should Christiana completely cut off Pisces, distance self? Yes or no, please? Alright, wait, hold on. I gotta redo this. This is like 17 cards for a yes or no question. Give me 1 second here. Alright, so I think at this time, Spirit's saying to kind of walk away at this time. Whether that be distance yourself, cut this off completely, whatever that you feel the best choice is for you. But I see you kind of cutting yourself off, walking away, being in a more independent energy, even if that leaves you feeling painful separation or heartache or heartbreak. I know that you said you feel a little bit impulsive, but I feel like this is something you're being kind of guided to do. Feel a little bit more disconnected, cutting that tie from the Pisces. So, I don't know, the 10 of Wands I see is like closing a chapter. The 10 kind of signifies endings. And also I see them like kind of packing up their bags. I feel like this has kind of caused maybe a heaviness or a burden on you in some way. And I think you're just kind of tired of feeling that way and you just want to move on. I feel like by cutting this tie, distancing yourself, or just completely cutting off entirely, you will feel more in your element. You will feel like more like a queen, right? More in the best version of yourself, more magic, more light, just more free. The Nine of Pentacles is an in time, right? Because, you know, any kind of separation does cause pain, but with the Nine of Pentacles, the underlying energy here is just being more independent, more the best version of yourself, and kind of self-fulfilled, you know, more efficient, more in that culmination of like all the things that you've worked so hard for, reaping that harvest, reaping the benefits of all the hard work you put into yourself. So I do feel like you're kind of getting that nudge from Spirit to kind of say, yeah, maybe it's time to kind of like back off from this a little bit. We have it's time to release negativity, a time for healing. So I feel like that is, like I said, more of that nudge from the universe here, from your spirits. Anything else for Christine? You have a tall tale, close encounters, and a powerful move. So pay attention to what people are saying to you, maybe what the Pisces is saying to you. Make sure that it's true, it's authentic, it's real, it's not just broken promises, that we're not in denial, we're not being manipulated. We are, you know, actually being communicated from a place of authenticity. I think with number 10, Spirit's just asking you to use your vulnerability as a strength. That even if you feel wounded, that this is a strength and that you need to set healthy boundaries. And then 15, a powerful move is basically just like, even if this feels hard, that this does show your strength, that this is powerful of you to do something like this. It is movement with purpose. It is taking action. It is actual effort and intention. And actually you putting motion into your intention. Making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place, and it actually will catapult this positive change for you. So, like I said, that nothing that you ever do has to be permanent. You know, energy constantly changes, but I think for right now, this is kind of that nudge that maybe this is what's good for you at this time. So that is what I have for you, okay? So I hope that that helped you. I'm not sure where you went, but I hope that helped. You're welcome. Are you in a committed relationship with the Libra, Liz? Spirit, what does Libra want Liz to do with their connection? What does Libra want Liz to do with their connection? Well, okay. Okay, I heard take it slow. Take it slow. Take it slow, take it slow. It looks like the Libra's not. Wow, okay. Oh, you said friends with benefits. Yeah. That's right, that's right. I do remember that. Okay. So we're taking it we're taking it slow. Good God. So 2 of Pentacles is kind of like where you're juggling things, time management, trying to figure out where your priorities lie. I think that he wants you to be a little bit reserved about the situation, a little bit conservative, maybe not try to put too much pressure on the situation, because even though I feel like he feels your energy is kind of like, what's happening here? What's going on? Maybe he's feeling anxious. Possibly this could be your energy. This could be his. The 9 of Swords is, you know, where we're kind of really thinking about things a lot. This is pretty intense and overwhelming as well. Like feeling the energy here, understanding that there is something to be said, maybe something left to be desired within this connection, but not really knowing where to go. The Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving suit ever, not wanting to really regret any way this goes. So wanting to make sure that we're careful, making sure that we're wanting to take our time, making sure that we're wanting to be very practical about the situation, very methodical in our approach and cautious. And I think that we're, you know, he would not mind if you were in a more passive energy about the situation while he figures out what he wants, while he discovers, explores, and figures out what he wants and tries to put this in perspective. So I just hear like taking it slow, just trying to figure out what I want from this. Are you guys in communication right now? Is it still like kind of so I feel like he feels like he has other responsibilities. He's juggling a lot right now. He's got other things going on with the I have another commitments. So maybe he feels like he's trying to, I don't know, distract himself from how he feels about the situation. He does have feelings for you, though. I do know that. I do feel that. I almost feel like part of him wishes that he could have stopped the feelings for you and just kind of go back to how things were, but understands that you guys are at a point where there's a point of no return here, and that he does like want this connection, but like this is not what he planned. This is not what he wanted or expected from this. So he's like, it's complicated, right? He says, our connection excites me, you intimidate me, and I'm keeping you at a distance because I'm not ready for such a deeply spiritual connection. I want to do this right. That's why I'm taking my time. Remember when I said that he's being very practical about the situation. He's being methodical. He's really thinking about this right now. He's really trying to make sure that he's doing this the right way because he doesn't want to have any regrets. And I feel like I'm talking really fast because I feel like that's how he's thinking in his mind. He's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what's going on? Like his mind is racing. He does say it feels like the ball is in your court. You feel like home to me. So he says, my guard is up. So I'm wondering if maybe he is wondering, even though he wants you to take it a little bit slow, but he feels like maybe he's hoping that he'll just kind of know when he's ready. I don't really know. That's kind of psychotic of him to think that, but I'm wondering if he's just like, don't come to me now, but when I'm ready, I also want you to be the one that reaches out to me. I know that's kind of like insane for him to think that, but I kind of feel like that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Whew. Okay. So, I do want to get some Moonology cards for you, just to see if we have any advice, maybe about how he's feeling, just to kind of close out this reading, or some advice from Spirit here about how to move forward with this connection. He said he only talks to you when he wants. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like weird. It's like a connection of convenience is not okay. Spirit, what does Libra want Liz to do about this connection? What does Libra want Liz to do about this connection? Well, we have a win-win outcome is forecast, so like I said, he's got feelings, so I do feel like, whoa, however this ends, however this comes forward, it's going to work out because there are feelings here. We do have don't let pride get in your way, so maybe his ego is just really, really just causing a rift, causing this from being able to move forward, so that's a problem. So he's got to work through that. We also have show the world the real you. So yeah, he's having trouble being authentically himself. Anything else for Liz? Oh, we also have Libra. I just realized there's Libra there. Anything else for Liz? What I feel like Spirit is saying is just like keep being dreams need a practical plan. Remember when I said he's just wanting to be practical? He wants to continue to be practical. He's really trying to like think about how to actually work through this, navigate through this. We also have a personal issue reaches a resolution. So he is working through this. But what I feel like Spirit is saying here is that this is not on you, this is on him. Even though he says it feels like the ball's in your court, I feel like this is an ego thing. This is something that he has to work through. I feel like Spirit wants you to know this is not. We also have a fiery climax approaches. So I do feel like you're going to get some answers at some point in the near future. But I just want you to know this is not on you. This is more so on him. And he needs to sort out his feelings and figure this out. So, yeah. This is because the way that you worded it, the question was like, what does he want you to do about this? Nothing. Don't do anything about it. This is not on you, right? That's what I have. That's the message here. He wants you to take it slow. I feel like he's not ready for you to express your feelings right now. Maybe at some point, but just not right now. Because he's not ready for this. You're welcome, Liz. Will school get better from here onwards? Let's see. Spirit, will school get better for Hannah from here on out? Spirit, will school get better for Hannah from here on out? Yes or no, please? Oh my gosh, yes. That's awesome. Alright, so we do have the Queen of Wands. So this is about you feeling like really, I feel like you're feeling yourself actually when it comes to school. You're feeling a lot more confident, exuberant, actually determined. There's just like this forward movement here. I'm almost seeing this kind of like the Chariot. There's like this vibrancy, and like the sun, this positivity, radiance, like success with the Queen of Wands. There's just like a lot of very feel good vibes here. Let me see what else is coming up here. Underlying bottom of the deck. So this is like a bit more reserved energy. So I feel like it's a stability, security here with the Four of Pentacles. Did I say Four of Wands? Sorry, if I meant to say Four of Pentacles. I don't know what I just said. But I definitely feel like you're going to be feeling more secure and stable within your schooling, okay? This is collaborating and feeling, I see this too as like running in the same social groups. This could be like going to the same school. Maybe you're making some new friends, possibly collaborating on something when it comes to schoolwork or just in school in general. Maybe joining some, I don't know, what do you join in college or school, or I don't know if you're in high school, I'm not sure. But like whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like there's a collaborative thing here that has to do with friends or working as a team or something like that to provide fulfillment for you. So that feels really good as well. So that is what I have for you. It feels really awesome, and just the general energy itself here, you're just very vibrant, very radiant, and I feel like this is a yes. Okay? Oh, and I just saw the star. So just, I love the star. The star is about having that hope, okay? And just believing in it. and feeling renewed and feeling inspired. So I love that. Wait, you said you're feeling very hopeful about it? You literally just used that word and then the hope card came out. That is amazing. Study groups, yeah. Study groups. I'm like, what do you do? I don't know. I didn't go to college, guys. I was in high school, and then I went to cosmetology school, and like that was it. So I really don't know what you do. Yeah. You're welcome. All right, so Will. Will is next. My VIP Will. Thanks for donating, Will. All right, so you want a comparison? Spirit, how does Emma feel about Will? How does Emma feel? Actually, I want to do these decks here. How does Emma feel about Will? How does Emma feel about Will? Alright. And how does Emma feel about Logan? Alright, so Emma has this stability and security with Logan. Not sure if this is actually a committed relationship or something, but feels a sense of that she could have, like, I don't know, something like some stability or security, or maybe they have a life together already, or a family or a home life or something like that together already, like some kind of committed relationship, or maybe, I don't know, something along those lines with Logan. But I feel like this really gets to her a lot. her feelings for you, because we do have the 9 of Arrows. And this is a lot of anxiety, and it kind of becomes this overwhelming type of despair almost. Like it's really intense, and I feel like it weighs heavy on her mind a lot. I feel like the feelings for Logan are underdeveloped here with the Page of Cups. They're not quite evolved. I feel like since the Knight is more emotionally developed than the Prince of Cups, I do feel like the feelings for you may be a little bit stronger. Because you both got the Sun, so I just feel like, you know, with the Queen of Arrows in reverse, this is kind of like a cold-hearted energy. I mean, like, it could literally mean, like, being overly emotional and kind of bitchy, to be honest. But I feel like she's very much in her head about the situation, thinking about her options. I think that at some point she felt like they were a good match, or they are a good match, or something like that. But maybe, I don't know, maybe she's thinking otherwise now, because we do have her, like, being the Queen of Coins and the underlying energy as the King of Coins. I think there was initial fulfillment here. Maybe they were friends at some point, and that built a foundation, but maybe they're not doing so great. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like they could be in a relationship, but I'm not sure. But she is seeing him as an option because the King of Coins is there, but I feel like she's rethinking things. Because we have this Tower card, and I feel like with you, there's been this change, this shakeup, or something like that has happened, where there's been this revelation about maybe her feelings for you, or something along those lines. Actually, I just realized you both have the Page of Cups. You both have the Sun. That's interesting. I feel like she wants to invest in this future with you. She has this vision, and she's really thinking about it. I think she feels like this could be divinely guided, and maybe she's really thinking about just packing up her bags and moving your way, possibly. There is this romance here with the Knight of Cups. There is this desire, and she's like imagining this connection here with you, and maybe she's trying to manifest it. She's putting a lot of thought and emotional energy behind it, but there is this obstacle with the Five of Wands. There's something kind of blocking the ability for you guys to be together. But she does view you as like the sun in her life. There's this vibrancy. I'm kind of feeling like what she feels for you now is kind of like what she thought she was going to have with Logan, or she thought she could have with Logan or something, and maybe she's rethinking that or something along those lines. They're in the thing. It's complicated, right? What are Emma's feelings for Will? What are Emma's feelings for Will? Yeah, that's frustrating. What are Emma's feelings for Will? What are Emma's feelings for Will? She's unsure. I will say there's a lot of uncertainty in this pile here. And consideration for you here, so... she has trust for you. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. There is trust here, desire for transformation. And I feel like she's resisting this. She's resisting this connection because it says life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. So this is about trusting, accepting, like stopping, resisting, like just like accept like what is happening here between you guys. And for whatever reason, she's just like, no, I'm just going to stress myself out about the situation. She's just like not allowing herself to really see like what is right here with you guys. But I think that subconsciously, deep down, she knows, her higher self knows that there's something here. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So I feel like she's just really not really seeing what's in front of her. I think that that's really the biggest thing, and that she's needing to have that revelation. Maybe she's already started to have that revelation with the Tower card here at the beginning of the reading, because she does think about you, I feel like, with the manifestation card, that there is a higher purpose to, I think, this connection, and that it is blessed, that it is divinely guided. We also have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. So I think that she is starting to understand transformation, that your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. We also have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. For love transcends space and time. What are her feelings for Logan? Spirit, what are her feelings for Logan? We have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So maybe she is having a lot of trouble with guilt within this connection, and maybe she's just hanging around because she feels like it's what she should do. What are her feelings for Logan, Spirit? What are her feelings for Logan? We have only time will tell. So only time will tell what will happen in this connection. What are her feelings for Logan? We have, this one fell on the floor, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So she's needing to actually reflect on this connection, spend some time really thinking about, you know, is this what's best for her? Is this the connection that's meant for her? We also have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So I feel like she actually knows that this I think that she knows that there's something else out there for her. A new adventure awaits. How does she feel about Logan? How does Emma feel about Logan? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So I really feel like that kind of explains it. There's maybe a soul tie here. Maybe there's karma that still needs to be worked out between them, and maybe that's what's kind of happening. So if you believe in this connection, if you believe it's what's meant for you, then I would say keep holding out. Only time will tell is kind of what these messages are saying. That it's just a matter of time that she is making these, she is connecting these dots, is what I'm hearing. She's connecting these dots. So all right, well, that is what I have. But I do see that the feelings could be stronger for you. I think that it's just, she's got to step out of her comfort zone a little bit, maybe try something new beginning. You said, yeah, she's missing it. Hey guys, if I'm giving you a free reading tonight and you guys would like to come back, please do like and subscribe to my channel. That would be really awesome. I would appreciate it. I do pick a card readings every week. I actually just posted one yesterday. It's out every Friday. And if it's too late on a Friday that I upload, it'll be uploaded on a Saturday. But usually it's really late on a Friday or early Saturday morning. So I'm a pretty consistent uploader. You guys can bet on that. You're welcome, Will. Done a lot of free reads tonight, and I don't think my subscriber count's gone up at all. So if you guys would help me out and support my channel, I would really appreciate it. Alright. Spirit, just hopes crush have any feelings for her? Yes or no, please? Does hopes crush have any feelings for her? Yes or no? Ooh. We have a yes, but he's a little bit scared to come forward. I think probably because of maybe things that have happened to him in the past. Maybe he has a little bit of insecurities, some wounds that need to heal, possibly. But he does have feelings for you with the Queen of Pentacles, and I think that these feelings are actually pretty genuine. He feels like you are kind of like wifey material, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not sure how young you are or where you are in life, but he views you as someone who's stable, secure, down to earth, very nurturing and caring and loving. And so he may not know you very well, but I think that he just kind of reads your energy and just knows that you're a truly authentic person, and that you guys, yeah, like I said, wifey material. With the 10 of Cups, he's kind of curious to see if maybe like if he were to move forward in your direction, that if you guys would actually take the next step in commitment, and at some point, maybe one day further down the line, you know, be in harmony, be in alignment, be happy, be married, and have a family or something like that. I feel like this person is one that wants commitment, wants passion, wants love. Actually, literally look at the 10 of Pentacles, right? And this is about long-term, this is endgame, this is long-term investment, long-term goals, actually having that end of life stuff. So I feel like this person, your crush, actually, if you don't know it already, they're the kind of person who actually wants commitment. They're not somebody who's just gonna hit it and quit it, friends with benefits, that kind of thing. They're actually somebody, they're just not a fuckboy. They're somebody who actually wants to be with someone in a committed relationship. But just be careful, because I think, not careful like, oh god, red flag, but like, just know that they could have been through some things in their life that have them a little bit guarded. But yeah, I think that they do have feelings for you. You're welcome. Hi, Zane, if I'm saying your name right. Zane. Oh, you put it in parentheses. Okay. Will me and Kay be together again after the Mercury retrograde? Oh, did you guys break up during Mercury retrograde? That's the worst. Jeez. I know that feeling. Ugh. Alright. Spirit, well, Zane and Kay get back together after Mercury retrograde. Well, Zane and Kay get back together after Mercury retrograde. Yes or no, please? Yes or no? I freaking knew that this was going to be a maybe card. Is this a maybe card or is this a yes card? Hold on, guys. I have like all these written down. Some of them I don't have memorized. Oh, it's a no. Shoot. Let me get some more information here. Alright, so I know Mercury retrograde ends tomorrow. Four of Pentacles, I'm viewing this, honestly, my intuition, I'm going to go with my intuition because my intuition was maybe, possibly, and even though, like, my little list says no, I'm going to go with what I feel intuitively, what I thought it was saying was maybe, because I got some clarifiers, and we do have some yeses here, so I feel like it is a possibility. I'm not sure how soon, but with the Knight of Wands underneath as a underlying energy, I feel like there's going to be maybe like an impulsive decision to kind of reach out to one another. Maybe you'll reach out, you'll try to text, you'll try to call, you'll try to do something and like share your truth with them, or maybe they'll try to share their truth. I do see messages going in, coming out, maybe going back and forth possibly, and expressing your subconscious, like the things that maybe you have suppressed, or the feelings that you feel, or the feelings that they feel. Just as like this more expansive type of energy and wanting to build foundations. But I feel like right now the energy is just more reserved, we're more closed off, we're more going within, and we're not really talking right now. So I feel like this is a maybe. I know it's kind of not really the answer that you want. I know that it's kind of uncertain and up in the air, but I feel like if this is what you want, this is not a decision that's been made by your ex, by your other half, your soulmate. This person has not decided that they want to get back together with you. Therefore, a decision has not been made. Therefore, it still feels like a maybe to me. So not right now is kind of what I'm getting with a no. I feel like this decision has not been made. Therefore, and every single time you do tarot, it's the energy surrounding the question at that present moment. So if your ex, like tomorrow or next week or in 2 weeks from now, changes their mind and starts to shift and starts to think in their minds, okay, I think I want to get back together, these cards are going to change. It's just right now, they're not in that energy to, want to open up. They're very closed off. You can see this person's kind of like hugging the coins, keeping things very close to chest, not really being very expressive. So I feel like that's kind of the energy right now, is we're not really talking, we're not really communicating, and we're not really sure if this is something that we want. But at the same time, retrograde is still going on, so things can change. I would say come back to this question maybe after retrograde is over, but understand that even once it goes direct, that there's still residual energies afterwards from the retrograde, like earthquake, what's it called, aftershock or something like that. So give it some time. I would give it at least like a week or two afterwards before you're actually going to really start to notice if this is like a permanent situation or not, okay? So that is what I have for you. You're welcome. Hey, Peach, no, let's go ahead and keep the list closed down. I'm going to check in with Brennan and see when he's planning on going to bed, if he's going to bed early. I haven't eaten dinner, so I think I want to head on out, actually. But I'll finish out the list that we have going on. Alright, I'm trying to see what the next question. Okay, thank you. Is it a good thing that I joined Grindr? Okay, so Yam, I hope you're 18, because I don't read for anyone under the age of 18. But I can at least answer a yes or no question. If you are 18, when you say that you're still a teen, I hope that you're 18 years old. Because it's in my disclaimer. But I don't read for anyone under 18. Okay, cool. Alright, Spirit, is it a good thing that Yam joined Grindr? Yes or no, please? Yes or no? Yes or no, please? Okay, so I'm getting the message that it could be good for you depending on what your priorities are, because the Two of Pentacles are all about priorities, okay? They're all about time management, how you manage your time, what's important to you, how you juggle things. Two of Pentacles is a maybe for me. There's not many cards in the deck that I have listed under maybes, but at the same time, Spirit's like, okay, well, everyone has their own free will, and I'm not going to, like, sit here and, you know. Anyway, this is the messages that are coming through. What are your priorities? What are your intentions? What is it that you want from this site? From what I know about it, because my brother's been on it and stuff like that, it's pretty much as a hookup site for the most part. So if that's your intentions, that's fine. But basically, it's like, what are your priorities and how are you managing your time? I feel like it could leave you feeling not so great, The Five of Pentacles is about isolation, feeling lonely, maybe feeling like you're being devalued or underappreciated, or insecure, or worrying, that kind of thing. Also, maybe people aren't being true and authentic to you. There's some kind of deception here with the Seven of Swords. So maybe that doesn't feel so great. Maybe if you're looking for some type of actual, like, true connection with someone, like a deep soul connection with someone, it's possible you could find this on Grindr, but I don't really feel like that's what this is set up for. So I just wanted to throw it out there that it's like, you have to like think about what are your intentions, and if like that's what your intentions are, great, this is fine, this is totally cool. But if your intentions are to actually have like a true deep connection, that maybe that is not the best way to go about it, or maybe really hard to find like what someone else is looking for as well. It may be easier to find like that in a different kind of setting or something along those lines. So that's kind of what Spirit is saying, is just like, it could be good for you if that's what you're looking for, if that's what you want, but really think about what your intentions are and what you desire from this, and go from there. So that's kind of what I'm getting. I just don't want you to feel empty, insecure, worried, feeling like people are deceiving you in some way, feeling like you're lacking in some way. I want you to feel fulfilled. I want you to feel happy. And so if you're looking for that kind of deep connection with someone, this may be not the best way to go about it. And that's kind of the messages that I'm getting. But, no hate. Like, I'm sex positive here. So whatever you want to do, but kind of like that's the message that I'm getting, okay? Okay, so you said you're all about hookups now. So that's what you want? That's what you want. You're welcome. Blue fairy light, are you here? Blue fairy light, are you here? Just trying to call the people left on the list. Pinky, Witchy, 50, Martin, Bad, Christine, Amalka, Palova. Just if you guys can check in, that would be really awesome. Check in with Peach and just let her know you guys are here. Thanks, Christine. We see ya. Did Blue Fairy Light leave her question? Does anyone know if she left her question? Because she donated and I can just do her question if she's not here. Oh, she had 2 yes-no questions. But she didn't say what they were. Peach, maybe in the future when people donate, we can just have them post their question if they donated only. That way, if they leave for whatever reason, we can still at least get their question done. But only if they donate, we'll do that. Alright, Christine, does S have feelings? Does S have feelings or emotions towards me? Spirit, does S have feelings or emotions towards Christine? Spirit, does S have feelings or emotions towards Christine? Spirit, does S have feelings or emotions towards Christine? Please let her know. Whoa! Okay. We have yes. Yes, yes, yes. Right here with the Empress. Okay. Wow. We also have the double energy at the bottom of the deck, so 2 of Cups, Magician, Anxiety. Okay, so there's love here. There's partnerships, relationships, connection. There's some anxiety. Maybe you keep them up at nights. I think there's also like sexual temptation here with you. Maybe you're like forbidden to them, or like maybe they feel like, I don't know, they want to do bad things to you. I'm not real sure, but there's definitely the devil here. But they feel like you're divine goddess beauty. Like they feel like you're super beautiful. So there are definitely feelings and emotions towards you. They're very attracted to you. But not only that, but there are feelings here. When I looked it up the deck, I saw the 2 of Cups. So maybe they're buried deep down inside, and maybe it's their higher self that has those feelings for you. But I feel like they are there, and there is that potential to have that love for you, that connection, that partnership. But I think right now, more than anything, they're just hella attracted to you. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Christine, okay? Blue Fairy Light, are you here? I'm just going to have to save her question for next time, Blue Fairy Light. Like, next time that I go live, I'll just have to do her questions then. Because I don't have a way of contacting her like I do through Venmo and Cash App. I can usually, like or comment or something like that, but I can't do that through PayPal, so. You're welcome, Christine. So we'll just save her question for next time, I guess. It's weird how people will donate, but then they just disappear. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, there you are! You wanted to pass your donations on to someone else? You don't have questions anymore? You said you just got clarity in what you wanted to pass your donations to someone else? She said she just got clarity. I guess she went to another chat, maybe? Okay, well, that's really nice of you, Blue Fairy Light, but I can go, further in depth. Did you have different questions? Did you have, because I have a channeled, if there was like someone in particular you wanted to hear from, I have channeled love messages here, so I could pull some of those for you. That's a deck specialized to me that I created. I can also pull some oracle messages for you as well. If you want a general reading, I can do that. I have a life purpose deck. I have a lot of love oracles, energy readings. Oh, okay, Blue Fairy Light. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That is so thoughtful of you. So amazing of you, actually. I'm just like dumbfounded that you would actually do that. So that is really awesome. Okay, well, if there are 2 other viewers in here right now that would like a reading, I have 2 yes nos here waiting for you that I will do on behalf of Blue Fairy Light. She's been so generous to pass on her donations to you guys. So she donated for 2 yes no questions. So if there are 2 viewers in here right now that are waiting, and we're waiting for the chance to get a question answered, and you have a yes or no question, just go ahead and post it. We'll do first come, first serve. Christine, if you're here and you have another question, I can answer another question for you. Yeah, that is so nice of you. I'm just like, never in my life has that happened on this channel before, Blue Fairy Light, and I am just, that is so amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was trying to see a list of the participants, and for whatever reason, I only have a couple showing you, me, Fairy Light, and Christine. Well, Peach, do you have any questions tonight? Because if so, I can go ahead and just do your reading. And if, 1 or 2 more people come in, then I can just do theirs before I go. But otherwise, I'll hop off here. Okay. Well, alright. Then I guess that's it for the night. And you guys are amazing as always. Thank you so much for all the love. Oh, Stella. Hey, Stella. Yes, I can answer a question for you. I was literally about to sign off. What is your question? I have someone who donated for 2 yes no questions, and she was paying it forward. So if you have a yes or no question, go for it. Spirit, will Christopher reconcile with Stella? Spirit, will Christopher reconcile with Stella? Will Christopher reconcile with Stella? Ooh, we have a yes. You will get the reconciliation, and I actually think it's going to come in pretty quick with the Eight of Wands, so that's pretty crazy. The Eight of Wands is like the fastest moving card of the whole deck, and it means like speed, action, movement, swift change, and I feel like it also signifies like messages coming in as well. So I feel like that's good news that you've probably been waiting to hear with the Eight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. This is like passion and energy and chemistry, fiery energy, that kind of thing, which is like going on in the subconscious mind here for Christopher. So I feel like maybe that's kind of what's propelling this and, you know, pushing this forward movement maybe towards you in your direction. All right. Spirit, does Raya miss Aisha? Does Raya miss Aisha? Oh, you're welcome, Stella. Does Raya miss Aisha? Spirit, does Raya miss Aisha? Yes or no, please? Yes or no? Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. And actually, I feel like for some reason I need to cut this deck. I don't know why. Misses you and your nurturing ways, your stability, your just like, just your essence, just who you are, everything about you is just so scrumptious. And the way that you guys identify with one another, your commonalities, there's just something here that just really makes you feel like you're one, you're together, you're whole. But I feel like Bride's not telling you this, keeping to themselves with the Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, just really kind of keeping to themselves, not communicating this. Thinking about this a lot, but kind of coming off maybe standoffish or kind of cold. But for whatever reason, like, there's just a lot of warmth here coming from the Hierophant. I feel like you make him really happy, and I feel like, I don't know, I see you and him as like endgame for some reason with the Ten of Cups. This is like happiness, fulfillment, being in alignment, being in harmony, and this can also signify marriage as well. So I feel like for whatever reason there is this ultimate desire for these things, but for whatever reason, if you guys are not in communication, then maybe there's just a block, an obstacle of some sort, possibly. I'm not quite sure, but maybe some kind of challenges that need to be overcome, but I'm not sure. Did someone walk away from someone here? I can't remember I feel like I've read for you before. I can't remember what the story is here, but there's definitely missing you, for sure. Hi, Libra Cusp. Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually closing down for the evening. But if you wanted to become a subscriber, that would be really awesome. I actually go live every week. I do pick-a-card readings every week. I'm very active on this channel, so if you wanted to come back the next time that I go live, that would be really cool. We'd love to see you back. Yeah. Alright guys, well thank you so much for all you do for my channel, for all the support. You guys always give me so much love. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for donating, for everyone that donated. Subscribe for everyone who subscribed, and just all the love that you give to me. I really appreciate it. Yes, Blue Fairy Light. We just yeah. Thank you for paying it forward. We actually just gave away the 2 donations that you paid it forward to Aisha and Stella. So thank you so much for doing that. I'm sure that they appreciated you doing that for them. Fairy Light, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Everyone, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. You guys have a great rest of your weekend and a great week, and I will see you back next week, okay? Good night, Peach. Thank you so much for all your help.